They've just declared a state of emergency in Coromandel. We'll go there live shortly. Let's go first to the Bay of Plenty and our reporter Zac Fleming, who is in Edgecumbe. Zac, Cook is hitting there about this time tomorrow night. What's the weather like there now?
Well, John, I'm standing just outside of Edgecumbe at the Edgecumbe fire station, which has been set up as a sort of command centre since last Thursday, and I can tell you it's very much pouring with rain here. It's been pouring down since almost around midday, almost on cue. And the Sodden Bay of Plenty, which Whakatane and Edgecumbe is obviously a part of, is expected to be very much the worst hit by this weather. It could get up to 250 millimetres of rain between now and midnight Thursday, which would obviously bring with it severe flooding. And locals I spoke to today are very anxious about that. They're keeping a keen eye on what the Met Service is saying.
And Zac, Simon Bridges was in town today. We'll hear more from his visit to flood-stricken homes in a moment. But he also met with business leaders, right?
Yeah, many of those business leaders were hoping he would announce a business support package today. He didn't do that, saying that it was too early, he didn't have enough information, and because of the coming weather as well. He did kind of hint that a business support package wouldn't be coming though, instead that just they would get some kind of support. He said that would be coming in the coming days, probably by the end of this week or the start of next week. Now, this fire station that I'm standing in front of right now is where Edgecumbe residents will find out if they need to evacuate. The fire alarm here will go off and sound, and it's audible from the majority of Edgecumbe, and fire trucks will also drive around Edgecumbe warning people. And that's also what the Whakatane Mayor Tony Bon echoed today. He urged people that they need to be prepared to evacuate with a moment's notice.
We're anxious about our stormwater system. We've spent over the last few years quite a few million on it, upgrading it, but these major storm events, sometimes they are overwhelmed. So what we're trying to do is, there are low-lying areas of Whakatane and Edgecumbe, so we were just wanting people to be prepared. That's the thing. If we're prepared, we're going to get through this a lot easier. We've been in touch with our hinterland. We've had, and that's really roading issues. They're quite comfortable to get down. I'm just saying to people, don't go out looking, get home tonight, and the safest place is at your home, so stay at home.
And the Bay of Plenty Regional Council Chair, Doug Leader, was standing right next to him and also stressed in no uncertain terms how bad this weather could be.
I think one of the biggest things from the regional decision we made yesterday is access to the Bay of Plenty. So if we lose access through the Waiweka Gorge through to Gisborne, State Highway 30 through to Rotorua, and the Matata Straits, which is historically a very difficult area to manage in heavy rainfall events, essentially the Eastern Bay of Plenty has a high likelihood of being cut off.
That is the Bay of Plenty Regional Council Chairman Doug Leader, a high likelihood of being cut off.